Hey everybody, it's Saturday. Believe it or not, I'm cooking again. You know what? I was so impressed with my helper's barbecue sauce that I put on the ribs last night that I decided I want to try to cook some chicken with them today. And this is the way I do my chicken, whether I fry it or not. Anytime I cook chicken, I want to brine it. I got 2 chicken legs here because I'm not going to eat more than that, but I'm gonna get the brine ready. The brine, I've got some water in there. I need a dish towel. I'm gonna come over here and get my salt. Don't want to use my salt shaker because I gotta put too much salt in it. I want to put a lot of salt in my brine. I want that water to be really salty. Then I'm gonna put some, I wish I knew how to say that, Tony Chachere's or let's just call it Tony Choo Choo's. I'm gonna put some of that in there. Just for that Creole flavor. And I'm gonna put some sugar in that water. Not a lot, just a little bit. Get me a fork and stir it up good, or a spoon, it don't matter, whatever you want to use to stir it up. Then I'm going to put that chicken in there. Honestly, these, back when I was a kid growing up, these would have been turkey legs. Chicken legs weren't that big. They're just shot full of shit these days, and just to make them bigger, make more money on it. Maybe they are, maybe they're not healthy, but they're good. We're gonna let this chicken sit in this brine for probably about 2 or 3 hours, and I'm gonna cook it later tonight. And I was really impressed with my helper's barbecue sauce. Like I said, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna barbecue these chicken legs in the oven. I've got potato salad left over from the ribs that I cooked yesterday, but unfortunately the ribs are gone. And so I'm gonna cook chicken. You guys stick around. We'll be back in a little while. Hey everybody, welcome back. I was gonna cook this chicken yesterday. I thought, I'd let it set in the brine, and here's the chicken. I pulled the skin back over it, and I had a friend of mine on Facebook wanted me to give a little more detail on how I do the chicken. I brine the chicken, and the reason that I brine it, if you've ever eaten chicken and all the flavors in the skin on it, it comes from the batter, and then when you get through the skin, the rest of the meat really just has that chicken flavor. But if you'll brine it, I've been brining this for 12, almost 14 hours. When you brine it with that salt and the sugar kind of breaks down the fibers inside of it and makes it a little more tender, I put a little bit of Creole seasoning in it to give it just a little bit of flavor. I don't really want to over season it. That's the reason I brine it, is because that flavor gets down in the meat, and when you get through with the skin, the chicken is still really good. It's got flavor in it. And also, when I do my batter, I take flour, I'll put some garlic powder in it. Of course, I get mine from HEB, some garlic powder, some Creole seasoning, and just whatever seasoning that you feel like you want to taste when you eat the chicken, that's what I put in the batter. But I put cornstarch in it. The reason that I'll take a cup of flour and a quarter cup of cornstarch. And the reason that I put the cornstarch in it is because it makes that crust just really crispy. A lot crispier than just flour by itself. So we're going to get started up, and then my sister-in-law called me, wanted me to give, a close-up of my boiled eggs and why I boil the water first before I put the eggs in the water. If you've ever, just drop some salt or baking soda in the water, throw your eggs in there, and then start boiling it. When you start peeling that egg apart, it pulls the meat of the egg off of it because that skin hasn't separated from that egg. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little pan of water sitting over here. I've got my and I'm gonna boil an egg, and we'll do a close up on what it looks like to peel it. But I've got my rub here for my chicken. That's my rub. I've got brown sugar, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of parsley flakes, paprika, and I bought this on Amazon's jalapeno powder. This is pretty good stuff. It is a little bit spicy, but it gives you a little bit of that jalapeno flavor to it when you put it in there. I've got some Italian seasoning in it, and I bought some spice seasoning from HEB. Of course, I've got my Creole seasoning in there, and I got some ground cumin. And then I'm gonna put these put this rub on this chicken. I'm gonna put it in this pan. And then I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, something like that. And then this is some of my Helper's barbecue sauce. You know what, here, let me get a spoon. This is something else my sister-in-law wanted me to show everybody. This stuff is, and I hope she doesn't get offended by it, but if she watches this video, this is really good. But, in my opinion, it ain't what you just want to throw in some meat and mix up. Look at, just take a look at how thick that is. I don't know what's in it. I think there's honey in it. I know there's soy sauce and some Worcestershire sauce in it, some red pepper. But I mean, good Lord, you could. That's almost like jam, and that's what makes that chicken and made them ribs so good. It's thick, and when it cooks in that oven or even on a grill, I wish I had a grill. I'm gonna buy a smoker by Christmas, but that it just sticks to whatever you cook, and just you bite into it. It'll make you just pass out. It tastes so good. You guys stick around. We're gonna get this chicken, get the rub on this chicken and get it put in the pan and put it in the oven and get it cooking. We'll be back in just a minute. All right. I took that chicken and I put it in this pan with a couple of sheets of tin foil. I'm going to take some teriyaki sauce. I like to kikimans, however you say it. It's good. And I'm not going to put it on the chicken, but I'm going to put some of it, like I did them ribs, I'm going to put some of it right here on the sides. Put that over here, and then once again, you know what, I put some of this in the jerky that I make when I marinate it, but I like to use the doubled oak. This is wheat whiskey, and I tell you what, cooking with this stuff right here just adds flavor that you wouldn't believe. It's hard for me to believe how much a little bit of whiskey makes food taste better. And then, like I said before, it tastes good by itself too. Wow. And we're going to put a little bit of this whiskey in here. It's too expensive to put a whole lot in there. It's like $55 a bottle. And then I'm gonna close this tin foil up, wrap that chicken up. I got my oven set on 400 degrees. Close up any gaps there on the top because I don't want any of the heat to get out. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and I'm gonna cook it on 400 degrees for about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. And then I got some little baby shrimp here. I'm gonna take that sauce that's in that pan when I get done cooking that chicken, and I'm gonna put it in a little saute pan. I'm gonna cook that shrimp in it to go with this chicken. You guys hang on, we're gonna let this chicken cook. We're gonna have a beer or two, and then we're gonna come back and I'll show you how to boil these eggs. And I guarantee you, if you do it that way, you'll never do it any other way. You guys hang on, we'll be right back. All right, I got carried away watching John Wayne's movie, The Cowboys. The last one he ever did. It's a good show. I got my water boiling right here. And let that water boil. And then I'm gonna take this egg and I'm gonna set this egg down there real easy so it don't crack when you put it in there. And I'm gonna boil that egg for about, I don't know, 12 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, I got my chicken. My chicken is done. I might have overcooked it just a little bit, but it's dark meat. You can't, as far as I'm concerned, you can't overcook dark meat chicken. I'm gonna take it out of there, put it on this cutting board. I'm gonna take that juice and put it in that pan for that shrimp. Then I'm gonna put this chicken back in here. And I'm gonna take some of that really yummy barbecue sauce and put on top of it. Let me check the time on that egg. I started cooking it at 12:45, we'll say. Man, just putting that barbecue sauce on that chicken just makes it look good. Get it all over it. And you know, whether it's wet or hot, that barbecue sauce just sticks to it when you put it on there. Turn them legs over, put some on the other side. It's got to have some honey in it, I would think. If I could ever get her to tell me what's in it, she won't. But that's all right. I got it for free. I go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna tell her we need to try to find a way to market it. 'Cause I think she could make a little bit of money on it. Like I said, I don't think it's for, you know, like, I don't know, take it to a barbecue cook-off competition somewhere and you know, sell it, let people sample it. She probably makes some money on it. But look at it. I got that barbecue sauce on that chicken. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit. It's on 400 right now. I'm gonna crank it up to, I don't know, about 435. And I'm gonna let it cook. Need to wipe my counter off. I got some of that sticky junk on it. All right, we got that egg boiling. We're gonna let it boil for, I don't know, several more minutes. And then we got this whiskey sauce in this little skillet right here. We're gonna drain the shrimp. We're gonna put the shrimp in it and cook it. But when we come back, I'm gonna show you how easy that egg peels when you boil that water before you put an egg in it. No salt, nothing added to it. Just boil the water, put an egg in it, and it helps that membrane inside that egg separate from the egg itself. We'll come right back. We'll do a close-up on it and show you how easy it peels. You guys hang on. We're going to go watch some more of the Cowboys. All right, that egg has been boiling for, I don't know, about 13, 14 minutes. That's good. I got my chicken out. I put the juices in that pan that I'm gonna cook that shrimp in. But before we do that, we're gonna, if you'll look at that egg boiling right there, got it boiling in that skillet. We're gonna take it off here, put it over here in the sink, turn on the cold water. Dump that hot water out of it. Let that cold water run on it for just a little bit. I mean, that egg's gonna be hot either way. But what I like to do is I like to take that egg out of there and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 times on the side, squeeze it just a little bit, and get it all cracked up like that. Put it back in that water for just a minute. Then I'm going to show you how easy this egg peels. You'll be amazed. And I tell you what, I'll never peel an egg different. Here we go. You see how it cracks like that? I'm dripping water on the floor, but you just grab that egg, peel it, and you see how it just all peels right off of there? You got a clean egg. You don't have all the shell and stuff on it, and it's not all pulled apart. That's the way you boil eggs. Thanks to my sister-in-law, she wanted me to show you guys that. We're gonna take a break for a minute. Got that egg peeled. Let that chicken cook for just a few more minutes. Get it ready. I'm gonna take this for lunch for break in the morning. Put some pepper and salt on it. Eat it. Makes farts smell better. But we'll get that chicken out in a minute. We're gonna finish this video up. We'll cook this shrimp. Now you know how to boil eggs. Do it every time. I appreciate you guys watching me. Get you a drink, Maggie. You be a little louder about it. All right, the chicken's done. We're gonna take it out of the oven. I'm gonna put it right here. In here. Take a look at that. I mean, honestly, that's some good looking chicken. That barbecue sauce, I don't know what she puts in it. Maybe she put some pineapple in it. But good Lord, just the look of that. If you could eat with your eyes, well, I ain't gonna try to. That's gonna be some good chicken. I'm gonna set this over here on the side and let it rest for a minute. Turn this burner on. Take just a minute to heat that up. I'm gonna dump this shrimp out of here, or dump the water out of it. And I'm gonna dump them on a paper towel. The shrimp. That good, Maggie? You're making a lot of racket over there eating it. I guess she's hungry too. Alright, we got the shrimp dried off. Don't want any water in there. It ain't gonna take long to cook this. I'm gonna get me a plate. Plate this up. I also, while I was waiting for that chicken to cook, I got my potato salad out. Get me a fork, mix it up just a little bit. This potato salad's good, especially after you let it set for a day or two. That might be just a little bit too hot. I'm gonna put that shrimp in it. And that shrimp is pre-cooked. It's already a little bit pink. I don't have to cook it very long. You don't care, do you, Maggie? You're tearing it up. I guess she's hungry too. I mean, put that camera over there on that shrimp while I'm cooking it. Got that whiskey and that teriyaki sauce in it. Really, all you really want to do with that pre-cooked shrimp is just heat it up a little bit. Some of it's still white. But when it starts turning not really, I guess not really pink, but kind of an orangish pink, it's done. Let that cook for a minute. In the meantime, we're going to put one of these chicken legs on the plate. Get my potato salad. Put just a little bit of this potato salad on the plate. I don't eat a whole lot. Doesn't take much to fill me up. Maybe I should have gotten a smaller plate, but you know, it gives me room to eat. Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, just the smell in my apartment right now smells good. That's almost done. I'm gonna cook it just a little bit longer. Then we're gonna bite into this chicken and try a piece of that shrimp. Sit down, eat dinner, and finish watching the Cowboys movie with John Wayne. Then I'm gonna go to bed about 7 o'clock because I gotta work tomorrow. All right, I've got my plate laid out here, but you know what? What I'm gonna do, man, that chicken's good. Let me back that camera up just a little bit. I'm gonna get me some parsley flakes and sprinkle on that shrimp. Put a little bit on them potatoes too. I like parsley. All right, and we're gonna give this a taste. I know you won't be able to tell how good it is when I bite into it, but I'm gonna let you know. First, we're gonna start with that chicken. And just take a look at it. It looks good. I mean, look how shiny that is on that side, that barbecue sauce. And it's done. All that flavor from that brine is inside of it. Man, I tell you what, let's try that shrimp. Look at him. He's a happy shrimp. Wow. That whiskey and teriyaki on that shrimp with that parsley, that makes it really good. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy this, but hey, you know what? Mark, my buddy on Facebook, asked about my chicken. My sister-in-law called me and gave me some pointers about showing the deviled eggs. You guys, you know what? I would like to have your comments. Whether you call me, whether you're friends with me on Facebook or whatever, comment on my videos. Let me know what you would like to see, and I'll do everything that I can to put it on. In the meantime, I'm gonna go sit down and eat this while I'm watching the rest of the Cowboys movie. You guys, I have thoroughly enjoyed my Thanksgiving weekend. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna eat. God bless you, and have a good life. I love all of you, and thanks for watching Fat Boy Fishing, the cooking version of it.